Welcome all to my channel. Today I am going to present a legendary story named DHRUV. DHRUV that you know in the sky showing as a little star. So I am going to present that story about DHRUV. So listen carefully and enjoy it. King Uttanpada had two queens named Suniti and Suruchi. Suniti's son was Dhruva and Suruchi's son was Uttama. Suniti, the elder queen, was kind-hearted and a pious lady. But King Uttanpada loved his young queen Suruchi more. Once King Uttanpada was in the garden when his 7-year-old son Prince Dhruva came running and climbed on his father's lap. The king was fondly talking with his son Dhruva. When Suruchi came, she was jealous and angry to see Dhruva sitting on the king's lap. She shouted at Dhruva and said, "My son Uttam, also Uttam alone has the right to sit on the king's lap." King Uttanpada loved his younger queen so much that he kept quiet at this rude and unjust behavior of Suruchi. Dhruva felt insulted and unhappy with the behavior of his stepmother. He went to his mother Suniti and told her about the incident. Suniti consoled Dhruva and told him to aspire for such a high seat from where nobody can deprive him. Dhruva inquired how he can get such a seat. Suniti told her that only Sri Hari's grace can grant him such a favor. Dhruva again asked where he can meet the Sri Hari. Suniti told him Sri Hari lives in forest where sages do penance. That very night, Dhruva left the place of his father and went to the forest. It was dark with the roars of wild animals and mysterious sound of birds and insects. The whistling sound of wind passing through dense forest and caves was enough to frighten even a very strong man. But little Dhruva was not at all afraid. He came across snakes and wild animals, but nothing could divert Dhruva from his search of Sri Hari. Uttering Sri Hari, he marched on and on. The celestial sage Narada came to learn about young Prince Dhruva. He immediately went to him and asked him why he is in the forest at this young age. Dhruva told him that he has come to meet Sri Hari because he alone can relieve him from his sorrow. As sages do penance in the forest, he will also do penance so that Sri Hari will be pleased with him. Narad was impressed by the determination of Dhruva and he taught him the mantra by uttering which he can please Sri Hari. Dhruva followed the instruction of Narad and meditated for 3 days. Pleased with the devotion and dedication of the little prince Dhruva, Sri Hari appeared before him. He asked him why he is in the forest, undergoing such hardship at this tender age. Dhruva narrated the incident and prayed Sri Hari to grant him a seat too high that nobody can evict him from there. Sri Hari granted him the boon but asked Dhruva to return to his parents, who were worried and repentant. Dhruva returned to his father's palace in due time. He became the king whom his subjects adored and appreciated. Dhruva reigned for a long time. After death, Srihari installed him on a seat on the top of the world, which is known as Dhruv Lok. Today, little Dhruva is shining in the sky as the pole star. So that's the story. You listen, just comment it.